Yeah, we've started off the season slow. If you look at our record, I think we expected some of that. I purposely scheduled tough, and we wanted to play really hard teams, and not so much that we would lose every game, but it would give us a chance to really learn about ourselves and figure out the pace of play and just the consistency you have to bring to the table every single game. And we're hoping as we get into conference play that pays off a little bit. Our freshmen are learning as fast as they can, and there's many times we have 5 freshmen out there, and I think anyone who's seen us from game 1 to game 8 will recognize the amount of growth we've had as a team. Both individually, each player has increased their level of play and their ability to play in the college game, but in our systems, offensively we look like we have an offense. Defensively, we're really starting to buy into the type of defense we have to play and what our system's going to be. So overall, I would say we're more encouraged where we have to go here in these next few games before we head into break than we would be discouraged by an 0-8 record. Turnovers are something that every coach is going to harp on. I think we've done a really good job. Even if you look at our numbers this year to last year, our turnovers are way down. Some of that is we're getting a little more experience. We understand the value of every possession. Some of that's really just understanding the offense a little better and where that ball needs to go, and being on the same page with the other 4 people on the floor. So that number's been really encouraging. We've been able to keep that down, and we've actually forced more turnovers from our opponents than we've been turning over recently, which is a huge stat. Our biggest problem right now is not making shots. Our offense is generating shots. We are getting the shots we want. We're having the people take them we want taking them, and it's just a matter of experience getting them to knock them down. Sometimes we're rushing, sometimes we're taking too long, and it's just going to take some time to get that to happen. I feel because we're now taking the right shots and because we now have the right people taking them, it's just a matter of time before those start to fall. Clearly, we hope that's Thursday, but it's going to come at some point. Yeah, to recap last weekend with Tech and Northern, I thought to go on the road with such a young group and to play the way we did, I thought we played really well. I thought to hold Tech to 25 in the first half. Most times you'd like to have a lead there. Clearly we weren't able to score, and we struggled there. But defensively, I think we showed we took some big steps forward. We held our own on the boards in both games, Tech and Northern, as far as giving up offensive rebounds. The Northern game, them being as big as they are and us being relatively small, I thought we really battled as well as we could. The problem there was we have so many free throws. We turned them over 28 times. They shot 37 free throws. So, we held both teams right around 60, which is great for us. We'll take that every single day, especially on the road. And, now we get to take those lessons we learned and the energy we played with and get to do that on our home floor, which we're excited about, facing, Lake State Thursday. And, again, they haven't won a game yet, and we're sitting in similar boats. When I look at them play, I see a lot of youth with them too, and similar mistakes that we're making. And really, that game's going to be about who can execute the longest. Who can stay out of foul trouble and who can execute the longest. And we hope on our home floor that gives us a little bit of an advantage, and we're excited to be back home. It seems like November's been a long month, and we're excited to be back. And then Ferris playing them Saturday. I think you're starting to see all the lessons they learned last year and the last couple years with their young players, getting the experience they need, and those kids are ready to really have a great year, and you can see them gaining confidence every time they play, and just they're tough. They're a tough team, and they play together, and that one's going to be really difficult. We're going to have to really grind it out on the defensive end and try to slow down Rachel McInerney and yet be able to contain their guards on the outside. And they're going to put some pressure on you. You got to handle the ball, and it'll be a great challenge for us, especially on our home floor. And we're excited for the week coming up.